right now. Yeah, we should know.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to Hot Tea Time. In the absence of our tech people, they still absent due to the weather and getting things done at their home.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go on. We have to go on in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. We're gonna
Let the
go on.
church say
So we're
amen.
gonna pay a few bills, you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we got to talk about the food truck and as well as the car wash.
Right.
So
In the
we have
light.
to talk about your husband food truck, the Yep car wash and food truck. The food is delicious. If
Thank
you
you.
could, yes, I really enjoy the food.
Tell them how big. Well, brag on them burgers for me.
Oh, the burgers!
Yeah,
The
brag on
burgers
burgers.
are so huge. For $10, I'm telling you, you get your money's more than worth.
Right. Y'all
I
come on by
made.
and try Yep out.
I didn't have to get a double. I could fold the meat in half and make a double. That's how big it was. 3521 Airways
Mm-hmm.
Boulevard, which is the address, right?
Mm-hmm.
The cell phone number is 901
Right.
Please, y'all, they sell foot long hot dogs, cheeseburgers, uh, whole fish,
Catfish fillets.
catfish
Mm-hmm.
fillets, salads,
Mm-hmm.
chicken tenders, and they the real chicken tenders.
Right.
They
Hand
have
breaded.
hand bread,
Hand
yes,
breaded.
hand
Hand
bread.
breaded.
Jumbo bologna sandwiches,
Mm-hmm.
fried bologna,
Right.
y'all, and then you get the four
Philly
wings.
cheesesteaks and wings.
Oh, Philly cheesesteaks,
Mm-hmm.
and while you're waiting, you can get your car wash, y'all.
Right.
Please go and support our people. Mr.
Amen.
Chisholm over at
Amen.
the Yep Car Wash right here at
Amen.
Airways Boulevard. Y'all, please go over there. I'm telling y'all, you'll be glad you did. So y'all come on in and join us. We are here. I'm waiting on the people to come on in. I'm waiting on them to come on in to join us. Somebody come in to join us. So we won't be just talking, but I'm gonna
Right.
talk
To
about
ourselves.
some more people that have sent their ads in as well. If I can get to them, we have Mashawn. Uh, Mashawn, she's starting her own tax service as well. Let's talk about Mashawn Tax Service. She sent me a flyer. I would have them up, but
You take people
my
out.
tech people not here. Uh, Her tax service Monday through Friday. Her hours is 9 to 5. Monday through Friday. 5195 Winchester Road. Uh, she said, come and see us. The number is 901 427 3640. So, also, you do taxes as well. Are y'all accepting clients or are y'all
We
just.
are accepting clients.
Yeah,
I do not do taxes.
Oh, you don't do
I
taxes?
work for the tax person.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, no people. I don't do the taxes. I work for the CPA that does part of his business is taxes.
Hey, Kim.
Hey
Keep on
Kimmy. Hey Kimmy.
Go ahead.
I am your life insurance expert. So call me if you need life insurance, mortgage protection, final expense policies, and all that good stuff. 901-571-4968. Please call me if you, your family members, don't have any life insurance coverage. I can take care of you. I also sell health insurance as well. And we'll be soon selling car insurance.
Yes.
Somebody say amen.
Amen. Amen.
My good friend told me to do that a long time
Long
ago.
time ago, but I'm glad.
But I didn't listen to him at the time. But now I'm listening.
I'm
people.
glad the Lord has led her to do so.
Right. I need some more coins in the bank.
Put the money in the bank and
Right.
keep going.
I got to get like you.
Yeah, you got to keep
10 jobs.
10 jobs.
10
You got to
jobs.
keep it
10
going.
streams of income.
Multiple streams of income always make it work. Okay.
Amen.
Kim had to go on the show. If you go, well,
Go ahead.
go go to my page. If she go to my page, it's live.
Okay. I like what you've done with the.
If you like what I've done, I appreciate it. I was just trying to get her LinkedIn so she could come on in, and the people that ain't came in yet. Last week they came toward the end of the show, and we was really talking before we get to talking about different stuff.
Okay.
It's another tech service that I need to shout out. Let's see, what's the name of it? It's another tech service, which is Marcellus King. He would be at let's see the name of the tech service. Just for Us tech service. The address. Where is the address, sir? I don't know the address. Okay, no problem. Just get comfortable. Move the pillow. I can't find the address, sir. If you would, put it in the comments so we can get the...
Is it right there behind you? What's that behind you?
No, I don't have his card. It was sent to me as well. If you could send us the address to the text service, it will be, it will work. But so that's a lot. That's what I had to talk about.
Preliminaries out the way.
Yeah, we have to get all the preliminaries out the way. All the people with their businesses.
Right.
If you have businesses you want us to shout out or talk about on your show, please feel free to also come in. Also, let me not forget the All White Affair is this coming Sunday at the Premier Palace downtown at 7:00. If you would, you could buy tickets at the door. If not, I would look for the flyers so you could get, or you can go on my page. It should be on my page, and find the flyer so you could call to get tickets, or you could pay at the door. So get that out the way. And something else, a speed dating.
Yeah, I was just about to say
the
that.
Speed dating. They got me hosting the speed dating.
You the host?
I'm the host.
That's why
I've been posting it on my page. So I'm going to be the host of that day. So
That's gonna be interesting.
It is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun as hell. But so I'm excited about that. Doing something of some sort. I hadn't done that before. So it's going to be something new for me as well as for the people that come and join. Hopefully a lot of people show up.
Where is it going to be?
It's going to be at
the Junior League.
Junior League of Memphis on Highland and Central.
Okay.
At the corner of Highland and Central. That's where it's going to be. Okay. So the people still hadn't come in yet. Where y'all at? Where the people at?
Come on in, people. Come on in.
I'm looking for the people. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. Come on in before we get started. The people ain't get started. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump on in. Okay. If you want to call in, please call me at 901-643-0700. The number again is 901-643-0700. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. People not looking at my show. I'm about to call them out.
Don't call them out. It's raining outside. They may be getting somewhere late. I had too many agendas like me today.
Right. Just spread the thing. Just spread the thing. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go ahead and jump on in because people may be looking on YouTube. I know Asia and a few more people look on YouTube. But if you want to call in, I'm going to tell you the number again. It's 901-643-0700. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, y'all. Okay. People, if you're not here, I'm sorry. We just come back to it or whatever you want to do. But we're trying to get started and people to come in and be on time. Okay. I'm a kind of on time person. I like to be punctual and on time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So our first relationship question.
Mm-hmm.
What do being number one mean to you in a marriage or relationship? What does number one mean to you in a marriage or relationship?
I'm priority.
Huh?
I'm
Priority? Yes, priority. I think that that is true. And people ask a lot of times people this week a lot of people think I was going through or whatever, but I was posting things that uh, I was talking to people about during the week.
Gotcha.
So I was posting and everybody thought I was going through something and or I'm about to fall off or jump off the bridge or something like
Well, I ain't think you about to jump out the bridge.
or I'm about
That thought never crossed my mind.
or I was just having
Maybe
problems.
building a new bridge, but never jumping off
Right.
a bridge.
So at this point, I want people to realize coming up on Valentine's Day,
Right.
and people not realizing their place
Mm-hmm.
and not realizing where they should be in a relationship.
Right.
So at this point, if you're dating, it's practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's practice. You need to practice what you plan on doing if you building a relationship with someone.
True.
So that means you need to be practicing making that person number one
Right.
for one. So what I mean by that is making them priority,
Mm-hmm.
making sacrifices, being in a relationship and making them number one is not only being in their face.
Right. Right.
Is making sacrifices to date them, to love on them, to be sure that they know that your presence is there.
You showing up for them.
You're showing up.
Right. Right.
And it shouldn't be a second thought in their mind that you're not there.
Right.
So that's where my number one stands. I shouldn't have a second thought. I shouldn't have a inkling in my mind that it's something going different in
Right.
my relationship.
Or if they don't feel that way, it could be due to you may wear, like in my case, I wear a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, wife, got a business, working a job, and I try to be I try to be there for everybody, but sometimes you just can't be there for everybody. If you are, if you can't, you got to learn how to say no. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I have
so
to,
then nobody will,
I have to
feel
disagree
short.
because at this point you have to know how to juggle things.
Yeah.
As a parent, you have to know how to move your relationship. You have to know how to move your kids. You have to know
Well,
how
yeah,
to
you
be
do
there
have to
for
make
everybody.
time for those things.
You have to make time for everyone. Everyone should be feeling that they getting it, that they're special in your life. Everyone should get that attention, and you are able to give them that attention if you are willing. But it's going to take sacrifice.
Right now, yeah, because you'll wear yourself thin. Now. Sometimes I'm just speaking for myself,
Okay, you
from
speaking
my
for
from
you.
my
Okay.
point of view.
Okay.
Sometimes because I am trying to show up for so many people,
Right.
and making sure that everybody's needs are met. Sometimes I'm left running on fumes.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But it's not saying don't take time for yourself, but you have to, when you sign up for marriage and you sign up for relationships, you're signing up for that not so alone time.
right,
So those are the times where you're going to have to make sacrifices to make sure that that person needs are being met, for as being loved on,
right.
for as being showing affection, showing that you're showing up for them even though you are tired.
Yeah. Oh yes, Lord.
You-
Sometimes,
you-
and sometimes it is a struggle
And
now.
it is a struggle. I'm not gonna say it's not, but you got to know how to move
And balance.
so you can balance things
Right.
out to make it work for your relationship.
Right.
Because if you don't, then that's where
somebody gonna feel
like it's lacking or
right.
something is going wrong in
right.
a relationship, or you feel that you doing something different, or they're gonna say you moving different, you know. So with that being said, when someone says you're moving different, how do you how do you answer that?
If they say you're moving different,
yeah.
First of all, if you notice that somebody is moving different, me, because I'm an overthinker now,
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to analyze, is it something that I did to cause them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, for this reaction that I'm getting from, you know, whoever. So that's my first point of view. I would try to see if it's something that I'm doing that's causing them to move, you know, different. Especially if I see a change in their behavior, like if they're being kind of standoffish, you know, or whatever the case may be. I would try to analyze the situation first to see if I played a role in that individual, and that's even with your children, with your spouse, with a coworker. That's with whoever, you know. You know, hey, I noticed that you used to answer the phone every time I call. You know, now you don't answer the phone, or if it's my kids, you're not talking. Mm-hmm. What's wrong? Did I do something to upset you? Or if it's my husband, baby, are you okay? You know, you know, what is something wrong that we need to talk about? That's the way I would try to approach the situation instead of just trying to throw it off on the person. Right. I would try to analyze it first, especially if you know people are vocal. If they usually tend to tell you what's going on with them and you hadn't been really paying attention. Right. Then you really need to do a self-evaluation of yourself and see what you contributed to make that situation what it is.
Yeah. There's something wrong. I know it's wrong.
What? We've been talking all this time.
It's not public. It's not public. It's not public. I'm sorry. It's not public.
Promise you okay? I'm thirsty. Get you some water. Where you drink it? Well, get some water. You saw where the cups are at. Go straight ahead.
You online talk.
Oh. Promise, leave me alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to. There's some kind of way I went last time to make it public. That ain't it. There you go. Capture. Nope. I don't know. There's some kind of way that I'm supposed to make it public. Do you know?
You know. I just know. Now you know darn well. I don't know how to.
Oh, there you go. That was the problem. I told you it was only me. It's public now. Okay. Sorry, y'all. We wasn't public, so we got to. Now we're public. That was a problem.
Okay.
So it wasn't public. So that was a problem. Yeah.
Start back over.
Yeah, okay. We got to start this. What do we bring? What do being first mean to you in a marriage or a relationship?
We talked about priority.
Making priority, making them feel that they're first, or show them that they are first. Right. So, with that being said, I think that people should you have to show them that you're making sacrifices to make things appear to work, or to it's a practice. Right. You know, it's a practice because nothing is perfect until you worked on it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you're not a perfect driver until you practice. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, even that you ain't perfect.
And yeah, you're still not perfect because you never know what comes in the road or whatever. That it rains sometimes. Yeah, it rains. Yeah, so there go Jolene. Hey, Jolene. Joe. Her Marcellus, how y'all? I'm tired. I didn't make it public, so that's why we so late. It's my fault. I forgot how we got to make it
And I sure don't.
public. I also did a shout out for you, Marcellus, about the tax service. If you would leave in the address in the comments, if you would leave the address in the comments for the tax service. I already gave a shout out to you. I'm sorry that you weren't here to just put it in the comments. Thank you. Also,
making your spouse or
making your spouse or your
your
making them number one, making them feel that they're number one. I have a problem with not being first because I feel that I'm making my
busy schedule.
busy. I'm making my business to make you priority to whatever I'm doing. I make sure that I'm making you that person or you number one. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know, it's the Holy Spirit or something. The Lord gives me the strength that I could balance everything that I do to make sure that I'm doing what I need to get done.
Well, he surely gives you a lot of strength.
He do, and a lot of times I'm not tired. Can just constantly move. You know what I'm saying? I just constantly.
I think
keep
you
moving.
just might be one of them kind of people though. I always gotta be busy. Always doing something, being on the move. That's just in your nature to be like that.
Yes.
I think sitting still for a while irritates you. But back to what
Kim, I don't see you. You need to come on my page. What is Kim?
She was just on there.
She was just on there, but I didn't see it. She said I didn't see her. Let me go to Messenger and tell her come back. Come on my page. Come on live now. There we go. Let me tell him. She calling in.
Oh.
How do I answer it?
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Hey. Yes, I do. Look.
Hey, Kimmy.
Look. So, we're talking about relationships. How do you make? What do being first mean to you? Yeah. Yes. What do being first in a relationship mean to you?
Is it on speaker?
I'm finna do it now.
If I'm first in my man, he thinks about how I feel, and he considers my feelings before and over anything.
Okay.
So if I'm, if I was to put that in my words, I've never had anybody be as forward to ask me, do I want to be first or second? Now, if you a sad chick, you already know. You already second. You're the first to be second.
Okay. Kim, what you're going to have to do is go to my page.
You can't see me? I am on your page.
You're on my page? Okay, so I guess it's a... I don't know how we got this working, but let me turn this down so we can keep... There we go. Okay, so we can hear you and you can talk at the same time. Okay, so that is one of the things that we're talking about, because at this point, I think people need to understand that being first is a priority, because if you don't practice it in a relationship, you can't do it in a marriage. Mm-hmm. That means you would let everything or anything into your relationship. Because if your spouse is not first, or your lover or whatever is not first, then they'll never be first in a relationship. If they're not first in a relationship, they can never be first in a marriage. Do y'all, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It makes sense? Mm-hmm. Huh?
And I agree.
Yeah. So, with that being said, we have to learn now to put whoever you're with first, if that's who you plan on being with.
Right.
Because if you don't put them first, then you accept anything. If they don't put you first, you accept anything.
Yeah, first of all, if they don't put you
Right.
It's gonna be faulty. Anything can tear it up, break it down if you're not.
Yeah.
You know. And then like I told someone recently, my mom told me, you have to teach people how to treat you.
That's what I
Okay,
was just
that's
about to
another
say.
question
Yep.
that we're gonna get
Yep.
into. So, are you thinking? No, not thinking. Are you saying that you teach people how to date you,
Yep.
or you teach people how
Oh
to?
yeah.
You do.
So you can teach people how to date you,
Yeah.
Oh,
or
absolutely.
is it called respecting
No,
you?
It's all of
no,
that.
you have to
It's all
teach
of that.
people.
How to
You have to
love
teach
you,
people how
how
to
to
treat
treat
you.
you,
Okay.
all of that.
Okay. Because in my upbringing, I was always taught to how to treat someone else. You understand? Your friends, your family, your cousins. You are to love everyone and treat
That's what
people
it started.
accordingly. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And
Mhm.
treat people accordingly. But
Yeah.
everyone is not taught to love the way we were taught
Right.
as we were growing up.
Yeah.
Well,
You,
that's the reason why you have to show people what you will accept, what you won't accept. You know what I mean? You have to
hmm
set boundaries.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Everybody have to have boundaries, and sometimes I'm look. I run over my own boundaries sometimes. I said no and end up giving in, and it's a yes.
Uh,
But anyway, you do have to teach people how how to treat you. You know what I mean? How to love you and all that. You just got
and
to let
I
them know.
and my thing is I don't want to say mean when I do it because my whole thing is I want you to love me the way I love you.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's not always a possibility. Let me explain what I'm saying. In a relationship or marriage, it's not gonna always be
Equal.
equal.
Right.
Mm-mm. So don't even expect it. However, it should be times when there is a balance. If I'm up, you might be down. Then you might be down and I might be up. You get what I'm saying? So it
Mhm.
should be a that's how you balance each other out. Not necessarily putting in the equal amount of what am I trying to say? There are gonna be times when your partner may not meet your expectations. You get what
Okay.
I'm saying? And there may be times when you may not meet theirs. But we need to come to the round table and let's discuss this so that we
Uh-huh.
can get back on track. So that we can get back to you making me priority and me making you priority.
Right.
If I'm doing something wrong, tell me.
Right.
Because I can't read your mind. Now, I can sit back and observe and see maybe, like we were talking about earlier, something is off with you.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if I know you've been talking to me for several weeks about certain things, and I turned a deaf ear or a blind eye and didn't necessarily pay attention to what you were saying,
Right.
then I need to fix it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So
it'll never be equal.
I think that's different. In my opinion, I think that's different from teaching somebody how to treat you. Let me give you an example. When I say teaching somebody how to treat you, it's when you respect someone enough to um, go through with appointments that you set or whatever. Here's an example. Um, Somebody who's always late
mm-hmm.
or who cancel appointments without letting you know. You know, he gonna
Shit, I
cancel
wasn't
or he
late.
gonna make a date and cancel the appointment. You know, the same day or the next day or not give you the courtesy of a calling and stuff. That's how you teach people how to treat you.
Right.
You start that out the first time that happens. Hey, I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that. Now the next time this happens, just let them know how I'm gonna give you another chance. But next time it happens now, you know, it's we going to shake something up because I like you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you like that, if you don't, hey, you just cut them from the team. But that's what I mean when I say teaching
that,
somebody how to treat you.
right.
You know, if it's the same thing with sex, and I know we probably get into that later, and I'm gonna teach you, I'm gonna tell you about that also,
Right.
because you teach people how to treat you in sex too. That's how you have good sex for the first time. I used to think the first time you have sex with somebody is always awful. You know,
Right.
because you don't know it's awkward.
Right.
It's awkward, it's creepy, kind of weird. You know, you have to be
Right.
next to each other and all that kind of stuff. But you actually second or third time get it right. But
Right.
if you talk about it beforehand, say, hey, don't put your finger in there now. That's so upset.
Right. Right. Right.
So,
Right.
right there, gonna get some points. You do that. But if you do it this way, you're gonna turn mama on.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
That's teaching somebody how to treat you.
Right.
You
Okay.
know? And if a nigga, can we say this?
You can say it. You can say it.
Okay. Don't tell me when I overstep my boundaries.
Okay. Okay.
If you get somebody that's gonna come into a relationship laying hands on you,
Yeah.
they don't come into the relationship trying to teach you how to treat him by laying hands on you. If you don't set boundaries right there, actually,
By
it shouldn't
socking
be
him
no
upside his
boundaries.
head.
It should be, nigga, I done already called the popo. You need to go ahead and get your shit and go. Or you ain't gonna be able to carry the gun no more because I'm showing up to court.
Right.
It's gonna be that. But if it's a, I ain't judging. It's a woman that's gonna say, okay, Rado, I'm giving her a chance. Just don't hit me in this eye no more.
Right. 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 Right.
You got to set that. If you're gonna give him a second chance, you're gonna let him know, hey, I ain't for this scrapping stuff.
Right.
I'm not finna scrap. You're not finna hit me.
That's
I'm not
right.
gonna hit you. We gonna respect. We gonna respect each other. That's what I mean when I said teaching people how to treat.
Right. Right.
You know, yelling at you, going on, talking to you crazy in public. You don't have to have a spar, but you can pull that person aside and say, hey, I'm gonna need you get your, I'm gonna need you check your tone at the door.
Right.
Right.
It was unnecessary.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Go ahead on and get it in check and let folks know, hey, I don't like the way you acted around my coworkers. I'm gonna handle that a little better.
Right. We gonna do something different. I love you, but
yeah. You don't want to embarrass your man in public.
Right,
But at the
right.
same time, you want to make sure that bullshit
It's,
don't happen no more.
right. It ain't. Yeah, you can say it.
She gonna say it then X
Uh,
out.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. Now, see what I'm talking about? You gotta teach me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say it. So this is this. So with that being said, that is teaching someone that you should be priority over everything and everyone. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's saying it but not saying it, because at this point, I shouldn't have to make an appointment to see you.
Right. If we already in this.
If we already in there, I shouldn't make appointments. Can I see you today? That's not what we're supposed to be saying. We shouldn't have to say that. That's not. I don't think that's a relationship.
Yeah. Somebody got
to.
to.
It's
Huh.
the same thing with cheating.
Uh huh.
It's the same thing with cheating. If that's your shit level, if cheating is your shit level, see,
Wait a minute. We got to do something different. She said she can't hear you, so I'm gonna have to bring you in on Facebook.
okay.
Let you in on Facebook, and they saying they can't hear you. I don't get why they can't hear you. Let me see.
What I need to do?
Let's go out, and I'm gonna bring you back in. Just
Okay.
make sure you comment on Facebook so I can bring you in. Okay.
Yeah, I come in. Okay, let me go back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So we were just talking. So that way we can go back and we can bring.
Is that her? No, that's somebody else.
Said Ken trying to call in too. Everybody trying to call in. Let me see if I can bring. Hey, he said that caller been talking too long.
He said who?
The caller been talking too long. I ain't gonna say Ken. Ken gonna say the caller been talking too long. No, you weren't Ken. Hold on, Ken. Let me see how we can
Is
bring
he
you in.
calling in too?
That's what he
He
said.
got some relationship advice.
How can? I'm trying to bring you in, Kim. Let me see how we do it.
Some 30% charge.
What is?
Something just popped up on the screen.
Oh, that thing came loose. Let's plug that up. It's only let me bring. Okay, Chris. Be first honest is. It's only let me bring People are always going to do what best. Okay, Chris, that's true.
Read this comment out loud.
Okay.
I can't hear it.
Let me plug that back up, and you can read it loud like that. That's Chris right there.
Okay. Chris says being first, honestly, is non-existent because people are always going to do what's best in their interest before anything. Kendrick said, true. Get my thoughts together. What do you mean by that? Jolene said, communication is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we caught up. We caught up. So I don't see how to bring them in, but it's allowing Queen to come in. If I can bring her in. Let's see. Send a request. I'm going to send a request for Queen. Okay, so look, y'all. We have to go to friends because we've been on Evan a long time.
Okay.
So, what are some signs that someone is not your friend? Someone is not your friend.
They gonna show you if they're not your friend. If you're always there for them and they can't ever be there for you, then they're not a friend to you like you're a friend to them.
Right.
If they're always needing you to help them in 911 situations and I can't pick up the phone and call you and say, friend, I need a shoulder to cry on, and you're never available, then I can't call you my friend. You just probably an associate.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. So what do y'all have to say about that? What are some signs? Kendra said the signs may not be visible. Aisha said smart negative comments every time you say something or do something. That's true, Aisha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes I have said something to people. And it's been a negative comment. Come back and you be like, why they say that? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we have to see, say why. Okay, my sellers want to come in. Let me bring them in. I send a request.
Why is it giving me feedback?
Because it's on the phone and it's two different things, and that's the only way we can hear feedback. Okay, that we can hear ourselves. Hey, Lamisha, love you. So how do we do that, y'all? I just sent you a request, Marcellus, for you to come in. We waiting. We waiting on you to try to come in, or if we don't know what we're doing, one or the other. We talking about a lot right now. We talking about how do we, what are the signs that someone is not your friend? So, and then we got another part to this question. Can you teach someone how to be your friend?
I mean, that goes back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, that goes back to how to treat you. Yeah.
Right. If you my friend, then I wouldn't ask of anything from you that I wouldn't do for you.
Right. Kim said, real friends celebrate you. And that is true. Because anything that you do that is a accomplishment or anything like that, I'm right there in your corner. I'm going to be right there parading you on. Or if I see something that I think you should be doing,
Right.
I'm right there too. I'm still going to be pushing you. And friends should push friends.
Right.
Because I push all of my friends to be great and better than what they were the day before.
Yes, you do, Lord.
And I love for you to, I want my friends to win.
Right.
Everybody that I deal with, I want them to win.
And that's how you should know. That's how you would know. I think, like, just reverting back to what we were saying at the beginning of the topic of discussion, relationships and friends kind of go hand in hand.
Right.
Because you in a relationship with your friend.
Right. But basically, yeah, you are. And I just want, at this point, I just want everybody to win that's with me.
Right.
And I think I'm more of their biggest cheerleader than anybody because I'm going to constantly drive into you. I want you to constantly, I'm going to tell you until you get it. You know what I'm saying? Until you get it right. And that's just the person I am. Because if I see something in you that I know you could be greater than what you are, then I'm going to try to help push you to greater.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
And it
should be reversed. It should be reciprocated.
Right.
And you should be able to talk about that and be able to do that.
And they celebrate with you, they cry with you, they gonna fight with you.
Yep.
They gonna do all that.
Ken said you do that.
What?
So, he said I do that. When I do, I try to push you
Lord.
and drive.
Yes.
Yeah, because I want everybody to win. Even family, I want friends, family, everybody to win. Whatever you put your mind to, and it's something that is a business, and I see it's lucrative. I'm gonna talk to you about it and say, look, come on, you can do this. Let's do it. But if I see something else that you need to add to it, I'm going to tell you.
Right.
And I want you to work towards it. But if I don't see it working, I'm going to be a real friend. I'm going to tell you.
Then it ain't working.
This ain't working.
And that don't mean you're not my friend.
And that don't mean I'm not
the truth.
your friend. I'm telling you the truth or I'm hating on you.
Right.
Because of your business adventure that I know that ain't going to make no money.
And I think you would know. You could pick up on hate.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You can tell a friend that's coming for you in a hateful way,
right,
versus a person that's just not going to agree with you because your idea may not be that great. You can tell if it's coming out of a place of love.
I look so far away. You think so? She said I look too far away. Well,
I don't know because I don't know how it's showing up on.
I know we can't get that close today because our tech people not here. Didi ain't here today, so we can't get closer, Lamisha. So next time when Didi here, we'll get closer. But right now she can't. The camera is so far back, and I can't get up and keep on adjusting it. That's the problem. So yeah. So even with that being said, being a friend, I think friends should push friends to be greater, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the friend that's the crab in the bucket. That
when you get to the top,
I'm gonna pull you back down because I'm gonna push you on out the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
And you trying to get to the top too.
I'm trying to get to the top.
We both got the same common goal.
Right. Because my thing is, if I make it to the top, I'm pulling you out.
Right.
I want you to come over with me.
Right.
So at this point, I want people surrounding me like me.
That are like-minded.
That like me. Mm-hmm. Because if you're not going to be like me, I don't want you around me. It's just too much. What did Jordan say? You could get up. Jordan, mind your own business.
He can get up.
He said I can get up. Didi said don't do her like this. She need heat. You right, Didi. I'm not. She get her heat worked on. You right, Didi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's Didi's fault. It's Didi's fault, Lamisha. Yeah, that's right.
Didi said you should have been paying attention while she was up here doing it.
Right. Jolene said we all win. You right, Joe. And I've been working on Joe and his t-shirts. And if I don't get no t-shirt by this week, I'm gonna be calling you back. Did you hear me, Joe? I'm gonna be calling you about these t-shirts that we ain't got yet. She's supposed to be getting these shirts done that we ain't got them yet, and I need these shirts. Also, don't forget our challenge. We're working on our challenge. I hope you got your book together. So we work on this challenge. We're all working on this challenge.
I gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up because we're working on this challenge. Joe, how you doing in your book? Because I'm getting mine together. Ken, I know you got issues right now, but you better be working on
I
that
thought
book.
he was calling in.
He said he was, but he didn't call in. My producer on hold. My producer's on hold. Why is on hold? Oh, Ken said his book got stolen.
What book?
His book was.
His money book.
Oh, I hope you ain't have no money in it.
What he say?
I don't know how. Didi had to tell you how to come on the live. I don't know how to do it. It shows how you supposed to come on, but I really don't know how to do it. And we just pushing buttons over here. And we'll know what we doing. So, kid, you ain't have no money in there?
He must have started yet either.
Jordan, this is a studio. We have more than a phone. It's not a phone that we have. Sometimes if you turn the phone sideways, it'll be bigger. We have more than phones over here. It's a full studio. It's not just the phone. We're not just using phones over here. We have a full studio. Thanks.
Well, you told me your tech people.
He talking about some old folks in technology. No, sir. No, sir. It's a full studio. We have cameras and we have computers. We have everything
and
here.
It's a nice
it's
set
not,
too.
and it's a full set. It's not. It's two sets in one, to be exact. So for you to be talking about it's just a camera phone. No, that's not it over here. If you know me, you know I'm not doing just the phone thing.
Ooh, okay.
So we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
I don't do mediocre things.
Oh, sure, no, baby. He got it looking good.
You know, I don't do mediocre. Mediocre is not me. So I can't turn the phone to the side and it's gonna do whatever.
Okay.
So we're gonna move on.
Now, okay.
We're gonna move on. So it was brought to my attention they wanted me to talk about this on today.
What the word?
Put in a situation where you had to you had to be pressured to put out. You was put in a situation where you was pressured to put out. How do you handle those type of situations? I'm kind of.
How you put yourself in this
How
situation?
you put yourself in that situation?
Yeah, how did you put yourself in this situation? Because I don't know. I've never put myself in a situation to where I'm fighting for my life. Not like
well,
that.
you got to put out. You got to put out now.
No, I didn't come here for all that. I'm finna, excuse me.
Well, first of all,
I'm leaving.
First of all, if you don't plan to put yourself in a situation to put out, Joe said put out how? Put out giving it up.
Yeah, Joe.
Giving yourself to someone that you didn't plan on that night, giving it up to them. My thing is if you don't plan to do it, don't go where you don't plan to do it.
Well,
because you don't go to someone's house if you don't plan to do something. That's not a date. You don't go to nobody's house because you don't never know what's on their mind.
Well, now that's true. You don't know what's on their mind.
You never know what's on their mind.
But just because you invite me over don't mean.
Because now, you know, even the old people talking about Netflix and chill.
Well, you're right. You just don't. It depends on what's on
different. Everybody move different now.
Yeah, because Netflix and chill could mean we curled up on the couch or whatever.
Didi said going out with friends and someone get mixed messages and now you're stuck.
Huh?
Someone get mixed messages. It may be the alcohol. It may be.
Then you put yourself. You gonna get in your car.
I think you should go home.
Or you find yourself in a situation.
Yeah,
and I gotta call the police on you. Or gonna send you to your maker.
Joe said no means no. My co-host is a good friend of mine. Her name is Shatira. She's an insurance agent. She's a licensed insurance agent. She's doing life insurance, health insurance, as well as she's working on car and home
property
and casual insurance at this time. This is my co-host, a good friend of mine, Miss Chisholm, and she also her husband and her husband own the Yep car wash as well as food truck. The food is excellent.
Yep,
The burger's so big. When I tell you, I didn't have to get a double. It was I could just fold it in half and it becomes just that good. That's who it is. But that's my good friend.
I hadn't been on in a while.
No, she hadn't been here in a while. So I think that majority of the times, I think you should drive your own damn car.
Yeah.
You should drive your own car.
Anyway.
If you're going on a date
right.
or going with friends, if y'all friends and it getting a little uncomfortable, I think you should be in your own car anyway.
Right.
Because if you're not for sure of a person, then you should be in your own car.
And by all means, those of you.
The food truck, I'm sorry, y'all. The food truck is 3521 Airways Boulevard. 3521 Airways Boulevard. And they also, Kim, I promise you, they do a good job in cleaning cars as well. They do detailing. He do all of that, and he makes sure that it's done correctly. Cause he do. He's for real about his work. He's a good guy. Oh, he told me, please say, don't say.
Don't say what?
You gotta say, I gotta say your last name.
He said, don't say.
He said, say your last name before your husband get mad.
You did.
Chisholm. I did say Chisholm. I've been saying Chisholm,
yeah, you did.
Kendrick.
He must just tuned in.
He had to.
Because you said it.
Yeah, I did say it.
Yeah, please don't get me put out.
Yes, Lamisha, we come on every Monday night. I'm going to try to get Dee Dee to get you in here so we could be able to get you on the show so we could talk. That's my cousin from California.
Hey, Lamisha.
And I need to discount code for hot tea time. Okay. Kim, we're going to get you the discount code to the hot tea time. You get a discount code. We got to tell them about the discount code.
Okay. In the event that they go.
Yeah, they go.
I got you.
You tell them that you're coming from hot tea time. He's going to take care of you. He said he didn't say I didn't say it, but go ahead and make sure you say it. Yeah. So, y'all.
Don't get put in a situation.
Don't get put in a situation because if you feel that this person is really into you or you are into them and you don't want it to get to
well,
that
you may
point,
not always.
You might not know.
They could be hiding crazy.
Yeah, they can hide crazy.
Yeah.
And if you're not into it, if you're not into them like they into you, drive your own car or just don't go.
Right.
You shouldn't go.
Right. And I wouldn't go to nobody's house that I didn't know anyway. We're going to meet out somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I am driving my own car. And I'm keeping my location on so people know where I'm at.
Right. So that's understandable. It's 8 o'clock, too, Jay.
Is it?
We didn't
we came on late.
We did come on a little late. So we're going to keep talking for a minute. We're going to keep talking. So,
Do support.
and I think you should tell people where you are.
Oh, you still on there? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think you should tell people where you are. So, local news. Do we support our police director or do we not? I feel that we should support her. She ain't been here that long. I'm not sure. Do y'all know how long we been with our new directors? It's been 2 years.
At least, right?
Good area. You should always let someone know where you are at all times. Okay. So look here, y'all. I think we should support her because the things that happened to Tyrese didn't have anything to do with her.
Well, I think people were upset with her because she put that particular, what do they call themselves, that task force.
Task force together. Yeah. But you still can't, she can't make them act that way.
They did that out of their
They
own.
did that
Yeah.
out their own. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
know if she's been here long enough for you to just really judge it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, it takes a minute. If you got a lot of issues going on, it takes a minute to kind of get a routine in place to kind of stamp out all those different issues we got as far as the crime that plagues our city right now. What's wrong?
Them fool gonna say you not supporting her, you not doing her hair. That's not support. But anyway,
She wear the same hairstyle. She
Shit,
might
pull
do
it to the
her
back.
own hair. Yes.
yeah, she wear
She
pull
doing
to the
her
back.
own hair.
Yes, she took action quickly. She did, Kim. Kim said she took action quickly as the chief of crime of the crime that happened. She really did. But also, she can't do it by herself because if they're not gonna work as a team, the DA and all
Yeah,
that
all
not
them gotta
gonna
be
work
on
as
one accord.
if they're not gonna work as a team, we gonna always have these issues.
Right, no matter
'Cause
who
she
we,
could lock them-
who we get put in
Yeah,
there.
'cause
If we fire her today and get somebody else, like you said, everybody got to work together
as a team.
collective.
Because the more we take them down there and put them in jail, they let them out fast. She putting them in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So how can you not support her and she doing her job?
Now, they said they were going to go back and revamp some of those laws. I think what they did was they tried to adopt what other cities were doing.
Right.
And, baby, they done opened up Pandora's box.
Yeah, they have, and it need to.
That was really dumb, though. But I get why they were doing that, because some people who commit crimes don't have the bail money to post their
post the
bond.
bond.
So I understand that, but at the same time,
I don't understand it because
well,
my
I do,
thing
'cause
is
some
that
people sit down there
this
and
is
say
this is what I'm saying about that. If you're known to be a killer, if you're known to be caught killing somebody, if they known that you did that, if they got you from the scene of killing somebody, you shouldn't be getting right out.
well, no,
Like that
I
little
agree
boy.
with- I-
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with
That little boy was when
What little
them
boy?
two little boys killed that young man in Orange Mountain. You remember they trying to sell him a gun.
I don't remember that one.
Okay. Well, anyway, they was trying to sell him a gun, and they went to jail. The little boy got out the next day.
Well, how old was he?
16. He was 16.
That's probably why. But why he got
should
out on
not.
murder,
It
I
should.
don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But so how
No, they
you
were
cannot
doing.
just
I
like
thought
that?
they were doing things like if it wasn't anything violent, like if you
No, it's anything.
broke
They doing it
broke
all.
in somebody's house or some stuff like that, and they will turn around and let you back out. Or for these little young kids that's around here carjacking people, they were,
Right.
you know, that's a revolving door. But I think they said they were going to try to go back because crime has gone up so much.
Right.
They're going to try to go back and revamp it. But like you said, they all got to learn how to work together as a team, and then we need to be vocal about what's going on. And then too, it's not just the police, the government, the churches. It's people, parents. Please get your kids. Get your kids.
Well, they ain't doing
Get your
nothing
kids.
about these kids around here just running wild,
Right.
stealing cars, stealing.
It's a
they're
whole
just doing
collective that
everything.
has
Yes.
to go into play.
It's
in order
got
for us
to because my
turn
thing
this
is,
around.
you know, you ain't bought no Hellcat for your child. He shouldn't be pulling up at your house at
Right.
15 with me.
Right. I'm in my kids' business. Where
Right.
you get that from?
Well, whose is that?
You ain't got a job, so
You
where
can't
you get
bring
it from?
a hair comb to my house and I know I ain't paid for it.
Right.
You know, and Jolene says the community, but we came a community, be like our community was. Everybody watched us to the store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Times are definitely
The
different.
time are totally different. Nobody wants you to say nothing to their kids.
Ooh, that's another big one.
Yeah.
That's a
No
real
one
big
don't
one.
want you to say nothing to their kids.
That's
It's a
real
whole
big
fight.
one. And I'm not like that because I can't, because I know as a parent I can't be everywhere all the time.
Right.
So if my child is misbehaving somewhere, then if another adult lovingly corrects them, I don't have a problem with it. I ain't saying you finna, pop them upside their head or nothing. That's my job. But
Right.
I'm saying if you do it in love, then I don't have a problem with nobody correcting my child.
Right.
Nobody.
Ariel said definitely her mama. That's right. Nobody's gonna be like that. But at this point, we I don't know. Nobody wants to be accountable for nobody else's kids, or they want to look past what their kids are doing. We're gonna have to get back to it. And it's kind of hard now because these kids so at 12 and 13, 11, they still in cars.
Yeah, and that just baffles my mind.
Yeah.
That really baffles my mind because I'm thinking at 12 and 13, we were riding our bikes.
We riding the bike.
playing kickball outside. We were being kids.
We was being real
Video
kids.
games because Mario Bros was out then.
But we was in the house when the street lights came on.
Right. Now I don't know.
Even at daylight saving time, when the street lights came on,
you better be in the
house. We was in the house when Wheel of Fortune was on.
Yep.
You know, you were going to the house. And Ken said they stole his. They stole his car yesterday. They stole Ken's car yesterday, y'all.
From his house?
No, from his job.
See?
Jolene said she need all the help she can get with her kids. If you see them doing wrong, please check them. And that's right. You know what I'm saying? Because if you see mine doing wrong, check mine. Please check mine.
Right.
Get them right. Because I don't have no problem with it. It's at this point, we need to be right back there. Because when I tell y'all the school is a zoo and the people want to tell us that we don't know how to handle the kids.
Well, you can't if they doing whatever at home.
No, it comes from your mama come to the school. It's hard when your mom come to the school. I can't take her serious because she got on a bunny and her pajamas and fair house shoes, and she coming up to the school to a meeting. So I can't take her serious.
No, you really can't even, at that point, you can't even
I really don't want to talk to her and close no door. I know. Look what she presented. And then I don't want to close the door because she might be funky because she got straight out the bed with pajamas on. Because last week I told y'all that anytime you come around me and you got on pajamas, I feel like you ain't took no bath. That's just my personal opinion. You Martez says she's sleepwalking. You got to. Because anytime you coming straight, you ain't got no job or something going wrong. Where you coming straight to the school with fair shoes.
Society has allowed, we have allowed these people to do this.
But
they don't get talked about enough because if they did, they wouldn't do it.
But
and I'm getting sick of it. I'm a woman. I hate them darn bunnies outside.
When we was in school, it was a dress code. You couldn't come into school like that.
Well, actually, my baby was in a school where they had to put out a notice and said that if parents come up there and they're in their night clothes, see-through things, you will not be allowed. She actually did. The principal of that school did put that notice out.
And they should.
But it's a shame that it had to get
that. You have to get that way. You shouldn't have to, y'all. I mean, it's a shame. Anytime you got to where you coming to, yeah. They said this generation care.
What is that?
This generation, what can you say? They said this generation don't care because they get to talk. Yeah, they talk about everything. They talk about anything and talk back. First of all, I'm not finna sit with you and you cursing your mama out. I done seen it all. When I tell, yeah, this how you act. They come to school. You tripping? You don't even do this at home.
The mom talk to.
That's how they talk to the parents in the school. Mm-mm. Oh, she play. She don't even do this. I don't know why you doing this. And I'm like, I don't want. Okay, well, if she ain't doing it now, ain't no sense of doing it around me. But my thing is, I don't want to close the door. You got on your pajamas, man. I don't want to smell you. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a shame.
And we supposed to be having a meeting. And you come in with your pajamas, your nice shirt with no bra on, and your fair house shoes and your bonnet on. Baby, where you going? Straight back to bed when you get home? Because you ain't really studying this. Just take him on with you. Take Johnny with you.
And leave him right on their home with
Just leave him with you. Take him with you. Because at this point, we done. It's done. How can we turn this stuff around?
I don't know.
How can we turn it around? I mean,
act of God.
Y'all, now, you can't even go to the airport without seeing everybody with a bonnet on.
Oh, Lord.
Now, you used to go to the bus station and all the bonnets was at the bus station. But now we go to the airport and everybody got a bonnet on.
I'm telling you, the standards in society have fallen. Fallen, really.
Yeah.
A whole lot. Like, people they just don't care anymore. There are no standards to anything. And guess what? It's not just people that look like me and you doing it either.
And Jolene said the double size bun.
Yeah,
the big one.
Baby, you ain't got that much hair on your head.
You ain't got that much. You ain't got that much. Just let it go. Let it go. And I'm just so.
They've adopted it like it's a hat, baby. You wear it when you go to bed. It's not a hat.
And
sweetie.
another thing I'm tired of, baby, if y'all stop gluing this hair down on the front of y'all face like this baby hair, this ain't no baby hair. Let that go. Let the hair go.
I don't know when that fag.
I don't know when it needs to die out. When your baby hair meet your
eyebrows.
When your baby hair meet your eyebrows, that's not baby hair no more. That's a long bang. That's a bang.
Look, that you done glued down your head.
You done glued your bangs to your forehead. That go back to the 90s where they used to put the pennies on the front of the head. That was the North Memphis thing. That was North Memphis.
Look, I didn't do that.
That was North Memphis thing. They glue it all the way down the hair. The rhinestones and stuff.
Now the rhinestones, I did the rhinestones, but I didn't do the pennies.
They glue it down. It was the gel. Gel down and the rhinestones.
And nobody wears their own hair anymore.
I know. That ain't weird.
Nobody.
And I'm tired of people. Okay, that's another thing. We're going to get ready to get off here. But just another thing, y'all. I'm going to have to tell y'all this. Stop calling people hairstylists that do wigs.
Right, because that's
Stop calling people that do wigs hairstylists. They are not hairstylists. They style wigs. They used to be the Chinese people. When you went to the wig store, they used to be styling wigs. Mm-hmm. So they are wig stylists. They are not hairstylists.
They don't even know how to do your hair.
They don't do nothing but braid your hair down and glue this shit on top of your head. Let me tell y'all something. Stop calling them hairstylists. They are not hairstylists. We cannot call them hairstylists anymore. Stop it. They are wig stylists.
That's it.
Because if you give them some micellar irons, a comb, and some scissors to your hair and see what you come up with. Because there's certain things that you could do with, I tell you what. I want them to pull out them electric curlers with some real hair and see what you come up with. I want to see how that works. You ain't going to have hair. You come up with them electric curlers. Baby, I'll tell you the truth. And then you got a straightener comb with a cord on it. What is that? I don't know what that is. We didn't use that in school. A straightener comb with a cord? No, we ain't plugged those straightener combs out.
You, everybody think they can do it.
And then they call them hairstylists. Y'all better get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. And then y'all let them charge y'all $400 or $500 to glue a wig on
your head.
And then you gotta go in. They complain to come to me.
Wait a minute.
You gotta be braided down and shampooed before you come. How the hell you come over here and get a full shampoo and style and everything, and then they take a deposit.
Ooh, that's what
they take a deposit.
I don't even know you. You might run off with my money.
They take a deposit. Where the fuck they come from? I'm looking at them like, okay, that's what y'all doing there. They need a deposit.
That's this new stuff. I can't get.
They need a deposit. I
ain't gonna get with it.
Need a deposit, and baby, they ain't got nothing but a comb, a plug-in, a straightening comb, some electric curlers, and some glue, and they calling themselves a hairstylist. Baby, I got stuff to correct all this shit that they done pulled off the front of your head. I got to come back, your edges gone. I got to correct all of this. I guess I'm a surgeon if they call themselves a hairstylist, because I got to go back and fix everything that they done tore up. And then you turn around and they come with these wigs, and they halfway up the back of their damn head, and you seeing the stocking cap in the back. I'm trying to figure out how to pay $500 for you to glue the front of the wig down in the back that's sitting up. How does that work?
Baby,
and see that sound right. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to see how that works. But you go and you seeing all the back of your damn head. None of this done. They ain't sold none of this down. Only thing glued down is the front. I'm gonna tell you how I know. We had a performance. My majoress had a performance. Nobody sold the back of the wigs down.
They just up.
I'm like,
a strong wig come?
No, a strong flip, and the whole wig is gonna come off. Yeah, and the only part is glued is this part. Ooh. So guess what? When you do that, all your edge is gone. Cause guess what? It's pulling all that. Cause they done put so much glue around here. Mm-hmm. They done put so much glue, and we just pulling it off because we got to make sure that we clean and dry before they do our braid down for the next a wig they finna glue on our head.
People they don't know what they're doing. And then you wear them so much, your hair has to breathe.
Yeah.
Your hair has to breathe.
Yeah. But and we don't know what a real sew-in is no more because we use more glue than anything. They use more glue than anything. Baby, I ain't seen that much glue since
do they even still make the needle and thread anymore for sewing?
They still making. I still have my classic people that come in and get, sew-ins. But my thing is, I'm charging $500 for the same hairstyle. And then we turn the wig sideways. How the hell y'all turn around and you buying a bob and you got to cut the ear pod off so you can make sure that the pod is on the side. Mm-hmm. And then they taking the pod all the way to the side of their head so this pod can come over and fall in the front of their head. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm going to let them live.
That's the new people, honey. That's the new people. You got
I'm going to let them live.
Don't
say nothing. You can't say nothing. That ain't right. I said that ain't right. You just old. They said me I'm old.
But I got my edges.
But I know my clients got their edges.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But this is what they do. And then you come to me. She done took all my hair.
Want you to work a miracle?
Yeah, you want me to work a miracle. She done took all my edges out. Sure the fuck did. It's gone. I don't know. You probably going to have to go to a dermatologist to get that back. And I didn't put... And then... This is my last statement. And I'm going to let y'all go. This is my last statement. Why are we coloring our hair and we putting the whole wig on? They color their hair and they putting the whole wig on.
My daughter.
I'm trying to see.
Did that. I don't know why.
I'm trying to see why.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
She
colored it and then stuck a wig on top of it. But see, that's why I say you can't say nothing to
her.
Because I tried to talk to my own child. Baby, look, your hair got to breathe. Yeah. You shouldn't be doing it to your hair and then you sticking that thing on top of your head. You're doing more damage to your hair.
Yes.
But you know what? If you don't want to listen, sugar, I'm going to let life teach you.
I'm still trying to figure out at this point. I'll die and laugh. I'm trying to figure out why did you dye, but you put a whole wig over the top of it.
I don't know.
So you done paid them to color it and braid it down.
No, you came already braided down.
Well, no, they wanted the color.
Oh.
I seen them get a color. Oh. They got a color and then braid it down. And then want to turn around and put a wig on top of it. I still yet.
I don't know. I don't know why she did it either.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But y'all know what? This is the final thought. Stop calling them hairstylists and call them wig stylists because it's the difference.
A hairstyle is not to clip your ends.
They know how to clip your ends and not comb it all the way straight to the back. Treatments. Right, hot oil treatment. They know what you need. They ain't just braiding your hair up. All right?
They can look at your hair and be braiding dead ends.
Yeah, they're still splitting up your ears and you still let them braid it down.
Right.
But y'all, I'm going to thank y'all for coming in on tonight.
All right, people.
Okay, Rosalind, just call me 901-643-0700 and you can definitely get you an appointment. I got you. Y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in. Please tune in next week. It was my fault that I didn't make it public today. And I thought about it afterwards when I seen nobody was in. I'm like, where are the people at? And I didn't make it public. So we have to, y'all tune in next week at the same time. I will be right here.
Right,
if you want to be a guest on my show, please inbox me or call me. And we're going to definitely get you here to sit in on the show. I thank you so much, Miss Chisholm.
Thank you for having me.
For showing up for me on tonight. Everybody, I love y'all so much. I love everybody that came in on tonight. Please like, subscribe, and share, and tell people about Hot Tea Time because we're doing great things over here. And also, if you have businesses or whatever, shoot me your flyer or whatever. I'm going to tell everybody about it. Okay. Thank y'all.
Right.
And have a wonderful day. Good night. And hopefully we don't have school tomorrow.
Y'all do.
We got school.
Yeah. It's only like 8 schools that are out.
Oh, they still got school.
It's only like 8.